All right, go guys.
Hi everyone, I'm Lauren, moCa's Curator of Public Programs. Last week, moCa paused its regularly scheduled content to amplify information organizers doing vital work to address racial inequity and state violence against Black folks that happens each day in this country. We still have a lot of work to do. As we move forward, we're committed to evaluating our programming and institutional participation in white supremacy. So 15 Minutes was created as a response to COVID and as a way to financially support artists while also sharing their work to widespread audiences. After speaking to our artists scheduled to participate in 15 Minutes of, we're moving forward with the series, and we're back today with 15 Minutes of Jamal Collins. Jamal will be creating an original drawing in just 15 minutes using Photoshop, and we'll post an image of the finished work, and as we've done before, give you a chance to make it your own. So for your chance to win the artwork, leave a comment of what you'd like to title the piece. Your name will be entered into a raffle, and this week 3 lucky winners will receive an edition print of this digitally created work. Thanks so much, and here's Jamal.
Thank you. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jay working, Jamal Collins. I'm about to do something in 15 minutes. I'm gonna try my best to create a masterpiece underneath this pressure. So usually it takes me like an hour to do something. So 15 minutes, I'm gonna make it happen. Everybody's froze. I'm waiting on my cue to start. Am I going?
Jamal, I was waiting for you to open up your screen and then I was going to start the 15 minutes.
Okay, all right. There we go.
Jamal,
boom. Yes.
15 minutes starts now.
All right, thank you. Boom, I'm gonna do it 8.5 by 11. I'm doing something on Breonna Taylor. I'll grab this piece right here. I kind of took my time and kind of sped my time up some by cutting her out already, so. So usually what I like to do is I like to grab some pictures and try to find some type of other inspiration, something that's kind of moving to me. So I was kind of moved by Breonna's story and what happened to her. So what people can't see is I have another screen that's some images that I had already gathered. So. I don't know if people are familiar with Photoshop or not. "15 minutes. Can they see me too? Can they see me and see this work too, what I'm doing?
Yep.
Yeah, they see you up in the corner.
Oh, they do? Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
This is my first time going live kind of on Facebook, so. I should have played some music or something, huh? Should I be narrating? Oh
I think you're doing great.
Jamal,
I tried to make this as organic as possible. I didn't want to pre-design something. I wanted to just be like, let me see what I could do underneath this time frame.
Jamal, you have 10 minutes to go. If you wanted to stop and put some music on, I could pause it for 30 seconds for you.
Nah, we good. Let me see. Am I the first person to do some Photoshop? Is that what I was told?
That is true. Yeah. If you want to talk about, if you wanted to talk about like blending or some of the modes that we're looking at, or something along those lines, feel free.
Yeah. I wanted to talk about, some of the blending modes and stuff. So usually I kind of start with like the background, and I kind of build it up from there. So I kind of like not having an idea, just maybe a tiny bit of idea of where I'm gonna go, what I'm gonna do. So I just gather a bunch of images, and then I just kind of play around with them and see what can happen, like by accident. So and then after I look at it a while, I just wanted to bring some more attention to like her face. And, she passed away by a tragic matter. So she was killed in her sleep by some police kicking in her door. So, just trying to think about that as I'm trying to bring those emotions into the piece, what I was doing. So, yeah, so just like blending modes, and like you said, bringing in some images and see what fit, what goes, what doesn't go. So
Do you think the color also like conveys like the tones, the dark tones kind of like convey the emotion that you're thinking through?
yeah, the tone, I kind of use the same tones all over and over again.
Yeah.
My tones are they're like the tones that they use in the movies. So the Game of Thrones kind of uses that teal and uses that they kind of use that teal and that blue on the Game of Thrones.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna have to check out Game of Thrones now.
A lot of movies kind of use the same kind of tone. So it's the blue, it's the skin tones with the blue lights too. So
how much does text usually play into your work?
it's like the last thing, kind of. Like it's the most difficult thing too. Like text could be another 15 minutes. because I think people just kind of slap text on. So text has a bunch of different combinations and stuff that could be used too. So
you have about 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
4 minutes and 30 seconds. Ain't that something?
Do you have any particular fonts that you like?
This is like my favorite one right here. This is like the one I use for my brand is this one for some reason. Goodness. How many minutes I got?
3 minutes and 30 seconds. Would you like to talk about any of your work as far as working with students and your teaching?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I've been teaching for the past 4 years. Been teaching kids design thinking, being creative, creating content, just doing some stuff and just pushing the limit. Like for me to do this in like 15 minutes is like pushing the limit. Usually takes me a little longer. So yeah, so teaching after school, I started an after school program teaching design thinking, being creative, marketing, sales, creating content, YouTube channels, all of that good stuff. I don't like that color. I mean, that's not too bad.
No, that's awesome.
That's not too bad. Yeah, I teach kids, but I teach adults. I teach like everybody. So it's no limit, but I did start off with kids and then moved to like college students. So I was a kid once. I was a college student once. I was in corporate once. I was not in corporate. So those 4 areas is what I specialize in. So I think I've mastered all of those areas. And, I've built like different frameworks to help people manage their life, whether it's, how to create something, where should they start, what's practical for them to do, should they go to college, what they're doing while they're in college. I got a lot of people who have a lot of dreams and aspirations in their life as adults. I've taught seniors and they wanted to do something. So it's not too late to do anything. So, a lot of people like to use technology and kind of, a little scared of it and to do something. So you can see how fast I did that. If I could do this in 15 minutes, you could do it too. I think it was something about you couldn't finish a mile within 4 minutes. And one guy finished it in less than 4 minutes. So they had came up and said that you can't finish a mile in 4 minutes and nobody could do it. And it was one guy who finished it in less than 4 minutes And it was like years, and not years that he finished it. I'm saying it was years where that people said that you couldn't. I'm sorry for the story. I'm trying to get it right. So they said you couldn't finish a mile within 4 minutes. And when one person did it, he did it less than 4 minutes. It was less than 45 days after he did it that people started doing it. So the point is that, you know, we put a cap on stuff. And the point is about technology. Like, if I could do this in 15 minutes, you could do it in 5. So.
That's amazing.
Jamal,
yeah.
That is the 15 minutes. It's up.
Yes, I made it. I've been stressing out about this for all day. Boom, let me say this. Let me say that. That's 8.5 by 11 too. Maybe I can make it bigger and see if I can make it bigger without losing any resolution too.
That's awesome. I'm like, you crushed it, and I don't want to, I hope this didn't cause you too much stress, but like that was like so amazing to like watch you and like hear like your approach to like teaching and design and like working with like a bunch of different communities. I'm like, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome. So you have 24 hours to leave a comment with what you would title this work. To enter the raffle for your chance to win it, we'll post an image soon on our Instagram and Facebook pages. And you can also see more of like the wonderful design work and like learn about Jamal's educational work and philosophies by visiting his website, jayworking.com, which is spelled Jay working, WORKING.com. And Jamal, thank you so much for participating.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Bye.